Child of God, it's one thing as a believer for you to say you're working on yourself. It's another thing to struggle with sin and act as if you cannot overcome it. Okay, it's easier to do. It's very easy to lie. It's very easy to go and struggle with sexual sin. It's easier to manipulate. It's easier to just cheat. It's easier. The things that are easier are not the ones that are right to do. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that, first of all, you were given the Holy Spirit. So with the Holy Spirit in you, you are supposed to overcome these things. You are supposed to be the head and not the tail. You are supposed to lead. So how do you tell me that you're struggling with sin and you're waiting for God to come and help you? Yes, I understand. You need the Holy Spirit to help you in most of these things, because to be honest, most of the things I overcome because of the help of the Holy Spirit. But it is my intentionality to ask the Holy Spirit, help me overcome this. Because let's say I'm struggling with sin of drinking. And I go to bars, I find myself hanging out with people who are drinking, I'll go back to the same scene. But it's another thing to be intentional, to know that this is my weakness, I'm struggling with it. Let me avoid places, people are drinking, my friends are drinking. Let me put, because also the environment you put yourself in matters a lot, because you're not going to tell me you're struggling with the sin of drinking and yet you want to be around people who are drinking all the time. You're struggling with sexual sin, you want to watch sexual movies, anything, things that are just involved in that. How will you overcome something that you keep indulging in? Because at the end of the day, you have to protect your ear gates, your eye gates, and your mouth gates. So how will you overcome if you yourself, first, you're not intentional on what your environment is, what you're engaging with, the people who are around you, your intentionality to overcome this thing? Because God did not give us the spirit of losing. You are supposed to be a winner. He gave us the earth, so we are supposed to dominate here. So the minute He gave us the earth, He made us gods. So we are supposed to represent who He is down here. We're supposed to do the works that Jesus did and more. So how will you overcome all these things if you keep indulging, if you keep, like playing just like, you want to be around these people who do the same things and you want to overcome it. You want, because yes, the spirit will want to, but this flesh, I've said this before, the flesh will fail you. The flesh will fail you. And for you to be spiritually and walk that journey as a believer with God, you need to kill your flesh. Killing the flesh means the things that you don't want to do, sometimes you will have to do. The things that don't feel right for you, you will have to do because they're right with God. So at the end of the day, watch what you're doing, what your environment is, who you engage